Martins Amewule-led Rivers State Assembly passes 3 new laws without Governor Fubara'S approval. And that is why they say they are behaving like children. I'm telling you, the pro-Fubara have blasted them. How can you pass 3 laws without the governor approving, without the governor knowing about it? First of all, they don't even have right to pass any law for Rivers State because they are illegal. They are not members of the assembly. So what is giving them impunity to continue to do what they are doing? They can't be sitting. You can't have a parallel assembly, and you have been banned, and I don't know what these people are trying to achieve. Which gazelle are they using to hold in their own assembly, and who are they reporting to? So they are forming parallel government, and that is treasonable felony in the state. They should be charged for treasonable felony, I'm telling you. According to The Nation, in a bold move, the Rivers State House of Assembly, led by Speaker Martins Amewule, has enacted 3 laws in the state by passing the assent of Governor Siminalayi Fubara. The lawmakers cited Section 100, subsection 5 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended as the enabling provision that empowered the House to override the governor's decision to withhold his assent. Can you imagine? So the 3 bills which were earlier passed by the lawmakers and sent to Fubara for his assent are the Rivers State Education Return of Schools Amendment Bill, the Rivers Electricity Market Bill, and the Rivers State Commission of Inquiry Bill 2024. Can you imagine? So according to Amewule's Special Assistant Media, Martins Wachuku, can you imagine Martins? The lawmakers followed legislative processes to make the laws of Rivers, despite Fubara'S decision to withhold his assent. So Amewule emphasized that Fubara could not hold back the state due to his indolence and ineptitude, insisting that the state must move forward. He also described Fubara as one who sees himself as above the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the judiciary, and other extant laws of the state. So the Speaker's comments were echoed by the Majority Leader of the House, Major Jack, who represented the bills to the House for override. So the lawmakers debated the bills and subsequently voted in favor of overriding the governor's veto. So Amewule's decision to override the governor's veto has been seen as a bold move to assert the independence of the legislative arm of government in Rivers State. The Speaker has maintained that the House will continue to hold on to the Constitution and democratic ethos despite the governor's actions. Can you imagine? This development highlights the ongoing tension between the legislative and the executive branches of government in Rivers State. The relationship between Amewule and Fubara has been strained in recent months, with the Speaker accusing the governor of trying to undermine the authority of the House. After you defected, who told you are a legitimate member of the assembly? This guy, I don't understand what they give the encouragement. Probably Fubara is still paying them because they don't need to be paid. They have to go home. The enactment of the 3 laws without the governor's assent is likely to escalate the tensions between the two arms of government. However, Amewule has maintained that the House will continue to prioritize the interests of the people of Rivers State despite the governor's opposition. It not work now because the truth of the matter is that the Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice in the Rivers State, and then the Chief Judge of the State High Court, all of them are in Fubara'S camp. So who will implement it? Because first of all, we have the legislative, the executive, and judiciary. And the judiciary forms the law enforcement part of the arm of government. So now the executive and the judiciary are not in line with the legislator. So how will the legislators now come and make laws? Who will implement it? Those laws, which court are they going to use it? It's not the same Rivers State High Court. Is it not the same Commissioner for Justice that is working for Fubara? Or is it Fubara that is an executive? So these guys are just floating, I'm telling you. Anything coming from them will not be honored by the judiciary and will not be honored by the executive. So they're on their own. That is it. So, and they can't make law, approve it, and implement it. They don't have that political power or constitutional power. So this Amewule I'm telling you is something else. So the implication of this development are far-reaching, and it remains to be seen how the governor will respond, how the governor will respond to the House decision to override his veto. One thing is certain, however, the relationship between the legislative and executive branches of government in Rivers State will continue to be closely watched in the coming days and weeks. Of course, we know that. Those two people not they go anywhere. These guys, I don't know where they're reasoning from. I don't know where they're getting all these, encouragement from. It won't work. It won't work. And let me somebody say, Amewule, how long will you continue to deceive yourselves? Go ahead and implement the laws you have made. Of course. Because like I said, if the executive refuses to sign, the legislators cannot move on, and the judiciary cannot implement a law that is not assented to by the executive. So let them go and implement their laws. Somebody, who is going to sign? Who is going to sign? Wike or Fubara? Yeah, lawmakers, not be lie. Former lawmakers, your names na sorry, confused man. They are really confused. Who will abide by the law? That is the question. Who are you making the law for? Who will abide by it? Who is going to implement it? So who do not this kind thing? Members without a house making laws while still squatting. It is really obvious these people need a shrink. I'm telling you. They need to be squeezed a bit. Congratulations to Amewule of Abuja River State House of Assembly. How market now? I thought you would have wait patiently to the conclusion of all legal interventions for direction. You have already made mistakes that need to be resolved by the nation's judiciary body. Yeah, the smell. You can continue to make more laws. No wahala. Continue to make more laws. Mr. Lawmaker, you need urgent psychiatric attention. Not be lie. You need to go to psychiatry. Amewule and his committee of friends needed psychiatric evaluations now than never before. How come that they are still believing that they are members of the River State House of Assembly, representing people of their constituencies? This is really madness, and they should be kept out of public domain before they cause damaging havoc to the people of River State and Nigeria by extension. Don't mind these wicked, mindless, and shameless people who are so myopic in reasoning. What terrible human beings are these people? I'm telling you. Are they not aware that they are no longer legislators? God, who see beyond humans, knows who they are. That is why they are thrown out of the government house. God owns everything. Bunch of losers keep sitting without pay. Shameless clowns, disgrace to your local government areas and families and friends. They don't care. I tell you, they don't care. Only in River State you will see this kind of lawlessness and rascality. Very funny. It is indeed a very funny one. So thank you for listening. Let's have a comment as Mandisa Amewule and his group will continue to make laws for River State.